Okay, so gonna talk to you about a different idea. So in my last video, I spoke about a profile manager that I built on top of Solid, and what I've decided to do, at least for now, I've decided to abandon Solid, and I've decided to build the application using standard technologies. Okay, so right now it uses PHP and XML. That may all be subject to change, but for now, that's what I'm using. Um, just want to make a note that I've thrown this together quite quickly just to illustrate the point. So it's not very polished. Okay, so I just want to point that out. I'm going to show you this diagram. Okay, so what you have, first of all, I'll just say that it comes with a browser extension. So you've got this browser plugin. So I'll just show you this diagram. So here you've got a user, and that user has a browser plugin installed. They have a personal data store, which they can store anywhere they want. The browser plugin, you can log in to your personal data store, and it allows you to write to your personal data store and read, of course. Any application can read from your public folder in your personal data store, but in order to write, it has to go via the browser plugin. Okay, so let me give you an example of how this would work. So I'm logged in. I'll just check, make sure that so I'm logged in as Bob. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a third-party application. Okay. Okay. And what this is going to do, it's going to send a message to the browser extension. I confirm the post, and there it is. So then if you go here and you click on posts, there it is. Okay. So pretty straightforward, yeah. You can also like and dislike and comment on any page you want. So for example, I can like. I'm just going to make a note of something. Okay, there it is. I'm using XAMPP server, and it has some caching problems. Things don't show up straight away, and it's a bit of a pain. So it means when I'm showing you, it doesn't necessarily show up immediately. So I can just leave a comment. Hi, Alice. Nice to see you here. Okay, and again, so it may not show up straight away. It's a bit of a nuisance, that is, but it's there. I mean, you could go and if I go to sort of comments, yeah, there it is. It's there, but it just doesn't. Yeah, irritating, but yeah, the comment would show up underneath anyway. What else can I do? Okay, so let's log in with Alice. Right, let's log in with Alice, and then send Bob a message. Okay, so we're going to log in Alice here. Okay, and okay, so I'm going to send Bob a message, and so this is going to be from Alice. Hi Bob. It's anything, doesn't really matter. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to log back in with Bob. And there we go. Hi Bob. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So you can do a search for users. Doesn't look very nice at the moment, but just to illustrate the point. Don't know why the comments is not working. It should be. Okay, so you can see the comment there, yeah. Right, okay. Right. So yeah, the comments, you can see what it looks like. Yeah, so yeah, you can like, dislike, comment on any URL. You can send messages to different users. You can do things like you got forgot password, and this will just you just enter your password and it creates a hash, and then you'll need to go into your private folder and just paste that into your password field, because it's a decentralized system. No one can no one knows your password. Only you know, only you have access to your data. You better receive updates, although I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that yet. So yeah, you've also got a folder here for third-party applications. Okay, so one thing that I would like to mention, is that is about aggregation. So you've got to aggregate the data somehow. Now, there are a number of ways that this can be done. You could use a centralized service that will crawl profiles and retrieve and then sort of store that data in an XML file. But I'll probably use GunDB. I've spoken about Gun in previous videos, but I think I was trying to avoid using GunDB because I didn't want to lock anyone into a technology, but providing the data is sent both to the data store. Now, your comments will be stored in your data store, and Gun will just be used to aggregate them together. Gun won't store any actual data, but for things like likes and dislikes, it makes sense if that data is stored in Gun. If the data is stored in Gun, because otherwise it would just be very inefficient. Because if you go to visit a website and it's got 10,000 likes, well then it has to go and visit 10,000 different profiles and fetch, and check that it's liked the page, and it's just not a very efficient way of doing it. So I'll probably use Gun for that. Yeah, I think that's all I need to speak about for now. So yeah, thanks for watching.